Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Nitesh Kumar. I have over 1 year of experience with this generative and agentic AI frameworks. In my YouTube channel, I am regularly uploading Crewai related videos. If you've seen my previous videos, we briefly discussed about Crewai agents, tasks, different LLM models, tool calls. We briefly discussed about this topic. In this video, we particularly focus on learning human in the loop. It is one of the important concept in Crewai. Not only in Crewai. If you're going to learn any other framework, there will be human in the loop is available. If you understand the concept here in depthly, right, it will be help you to learn other framework also. Human in the loop, tools, memory, short term, long term, it will be all similar in other frameworks also, like LangGraph, LangChain, Llama Index, Agno, Google ADK. There will be tools, human in the loop, memory, all the things are similar. There will be some difference, but not that much. If you understand human in the loop here in depthly, then it will help you a lot to understand human in the loop in any other framework. So in this lecture, which we are going to learn about Crewai, right? So with the development, let's start it, right? Human in the loop is nothing. Human in the loop is helping to us to validate the agent response. We cannot able to blindly respond the agent response, right? The agent response should be vague or misinterpreted sometimes. Sometimes it should be ambiguity, right? Or it can give some wrong answers, relevant answers. We need, or based upon our requirement, it will not able to give the response. In that case, we need to provide some feedback. The agent will take the feedback, again it will perform some action on the feedback, then it will give the response, right? So that is the core idea of using human in the loop. Let's see. Human in the loop is a design approach where a human is actively involved with the AI agent workflow too, right? Review outputs. This is important. For reviewing output, approve decisions. If you are not satisfied with the agent response, in your case, if you are not satisfied with the agent response, in that case, you need to give your feedback, how the agent response should be, right? How the agent response should be formatted, or it will contain this kind of answers. You need to provide your feedback. Otherwise, if the agent response is satisfied with your requirement, in that case, you just escape. Just you need to press the escape button, then it will automatically get finished. In some time we will see, guys. While implementing the code, I will show you everything, how you can provide the user feedback to the human input, right? Or you can directly press escape to finish the execution, right? We will see, right? And using the user feedback, we can able to, the agent will able to correct the mistakes, and it will able to give the response for us, right? And provide feedback. It will also possible, and override actions. Based upon the user feedback, then it will again process the user query, then it will give the answer. That this is the core idea of learn. These 4 things. This 4 to 5. It is very important. Review. It can able to review the output. We can able, using a human in the loop, we can able to review the output, approve decisions, correct mistakes, provide feedback, and override actions. These are the 4 important key functions using the human in the loop, right? Review output, we can able to review the output, we can able to approve decisions, we can able to correct mistakes, we can able to provide feedback. If you are not able to satisfied with the agent response, we can able to override the action. This all 5 cases I can show you while implementing the code, right? So then next one is, instead of fully autonomous agent, we create controlled autonomy. We cannot able to fully believe on agents autonomous workflows, right? It can able to fail in some critical situations. As a human, as a user, we need to provide some feedback. Hey, you need to do this kind of things in this particular point only for creating the report. You need to include, or you need to modify, or you need to add any something on top of the report. As a user, we need to provide the feedback, otherwise it can able to generate by its own. Agent creates answer by its own. For critical situation, it's very important, everyone, for understanding human in the loop. For taking some critical decisions, for sending an email or deleting the query in the database, okay, or it can be any use case for creating report, okay, for creating report we need to finalize the report, okay, whether all the concepts, okay, all the citations are perfect, okay, we need to validate, and if there is any missing, okay, we need to provide feedback, and based on the feedback the agent will again process, then again it will give response, right? So that's the idea. Okay, why HITL? You specifically ask why HITL, right? In agent systems prevent critical mistakes, okay, as I already said that, okay, for critical operations, right, for email sending, for deleting the database, for deleting the user details in the database, okay, and then for validating the agent final report, right, okay. So in the critical situations we need to include the human in the loop inside this task designing, right? Otherwise don't unnecessarily include the human in the loop inside the task designing, right? So understanding the concept very important, everyone, right? Agent can misinterpret the response, right? If you see, okay, this is not required. I am including this human in the loop unnecessarily, okay. Okay. Hallucinate information, misinterpret user input, right? It can able to misinterpret, okay, and then hallucinate, or it can trigger unsafe decisions, okay. With HITL we can able to give the human validate, we can able to validate the agent response before it submit, okay. A risky actions required approval, right? You need to understand the thing, right? Okay, in medical appointment agent, like, okay, I am similarly saying, right, for any booking, okay, we need to cancel any user database record, we need to approve by your user, okay. Using human in the loop, it only possible, guys, right? So I hope you understand the concept. Okay, let's go through some diagram, right? Here if user give any input, right, we can able to perform some action, right? Here I am including one tool call, right? Here if you see, I am including one tool call. Okay, tools. I'm integrating tool to this agent, research agent, okay, because some LLM models have some specific cutoff date, okay, so that the model able to can't answer the recent news, okay. That way I'm integrating this tool to the agent, okay. Using the tools it can able to fetch some recent news, right? So that's why I'm integrating tool to the first agent, okay. This first agent will perform some web search, right? Based on the user prompt it will perform some web search, and the second agent will generate the report, okay. Here we are giving some user input, right? Human input, right? Human input for validating the report, right? Whether the citation, whether the summary, introduction, all are perfect, okay. So here in the second agent, in the final agent, okay, not only in the final agent, okay, based upon your use case you integrate the human in the loop in any task, right? Okay, you need to understand, okay. Not only in the final agent, okay, we can able to integrate the HITL in any agent, any task, right? That's the core idea, everyone, okay. And also you need to understand, not every task require a HITL, right? That means human in the loop, okay. Not every agent and task require HITL, right? For specific use case only, for validating agent response, right? For sending email, for deleting the user detail in the database, okay, for validating the report, right? In the specific use case, for taking some critical decisions, okay, we definitely include the human input, okay. You need to understand, guys, okay, when to include, when not to integrate the tool to the agent, okay. That is very important, right? If you want to become an AI engineer, right, you need to understand, okay, when to integrate the HITL into the task, okay, when not to do, right? It is very important, everyone, right? Okay, similarly tools, okay, every agent not require tool calls, right? Okay, similarly task, okay, every task require a HITL, right? So based upon the use case only we integrate the tool to the agent, okay. So you need to understand, guys, okay. So I hope you understand the theory part, right? Let's jump into the code, right? Okay, before executing the cell, please make sure to select the appropriate kernel, right, that you created for this workspace only, right? I am selecting, okay, I am run the cell, okay. Okay, similar guys. Okay, in my previous videos I briefly discussed about this thing, right? Load underscore dot env will help us to load the variables. Okay, whatever variable that is, okay, I am defining inside this dot env file. Okay, it will help us to load the environment file in our current file, right? That is the idea of using this load underscore dot env file, right? Here similarly, right? Okay, this agent task crew LLM. Okay, in my previous videos I briefly discussed about this topic, right? This is third party tool. Okay, if you haven't watched my previous videos, I highly suggest you to watch my previous videos. Okay, because this is the continuation of previous one, right? Again, I don't want to repeat the same thing again and again, right? If you watch the playlist continuously, right, then you can clearly able to understand each and every parameter what it does, right? I'm pretty sure with the thing. Okay, here I'm initialize my LLM, right? Okay, here I'm printing my LLM. Okay, this is not required, right? Here I'm creating some custom tool, right? Here I'm defining this decorator tool, right? This tool, okay, and then giving this by default the tool name is function name, right? Okay, I'm giving some doc string for the LLM. So using the doc string, the LLM able to identify, okay, in which tool call I'm using for my use case, right? The search, okay, this Google server, okay. Please make sure to add the Google server API key in your .env file, okay, otherwise it will throw an error, guys, right? Please make sure to include the Google server API key in your .env file, right? Otherwise it will you need to face some unnecessary error, right? So I'm executing the agent. Okay, simple guys. Okay, just pause the video and go through by yourself, right? Here I'm asking use the Google search to perform some web search, okay, based on the user query to perform the web search. Okay, here I'm integrating the tool, right? If you see, I'm giving some task. Okay, Google search tool for the topic. Okay, performs a web search, collect relevant information. Okay, recent information, summarize. Okay, I'm here I'm defining variable template inside the task description, right? Okay, similarly based on the previous agent response, right? Based on the previous agent response, okay, you need to generate some report, generate a report. Okay, that's the second agent, everyone, right? Just pause the video and go through by yourself, right? Here I'm saying this is the topic based on the previous agent response, create the report, right? I'm asking to the agent, right? Here if you see a complete professional report including clear title, introduction, right? Here if you see, this is very important, everyone, right? In my previous videos we are not discussed about this parameter, right? Human input is equal to true. Okay, this is the first time I am introduce this parameter inside my task, right? If you see, human input is equal to true, right? This is the first time I am include this parameter in my task designing, right? Human input is equal to true. That means I am integrate the human on the loop inside my final agent, right? Here I am run the cell, right? I am organizing the crew, okay, organizing the task. Okay, here I am finally kick off the crew. Okay, I am here if you see, I am define the variable template inside my task description. Okay, in first task also, in the second task also. That's why I am giving this variable template as a key and my user question, my question as a value, right? Okay, don't forget this thing, right? I am executing the cell. Okay, if you see, agent started, right? Tool execution started, right? Tool execution completed, right? Here if you see, directly I am going, right? Okay, it will create the report. If you see, this is my final report. If you see, this is my final report, right? Professional reporter, right? Introduction, current trends in AI, key findings and trends, and then conclusion. Okay guys, if you satisfy the agent response, okay, here if you see in my top of the Visual Studio Code, okay, they are asking the feedback, right? If you satisfy the agent response, okay, clearly pay attention. Okay, pay attention guys. If you satisfy the agent response, okay, if this agent response is satisfied your requirement, in that case, okay, you need to press escape button. Okay, if you see, in this time, okay, in this time it will satisfy my requirement, right? It will give introduction, current trends in AI, right? And then key findings and trends, right? It will give conclusion and it will give reference. Okay, in my case it will be satisfied, right? Okay, in my case it will be satisfy my requirement. Okay, for that I am pressing escape, okay, it will finish the execution. It will finish the execution, guys. Very important. Okay, just see, human and the feedback required, okay, task completion, it will be automatically completed. Then my final agent will provide the response, right? That's it, everyone, right? Okay, this is the first case, everyone, right? This is the first case, everyone, right? Here I am satisfied with my agent response, right? What if I want to give the feedback? Okay, let's see. Again I am executing, right? Again I am executing. We just saw how to escape, okay, how to stop the human in the loop, because I am satisfied with the agent response. Okay, if you want to provide, okay, if you are not satisfied with the agent response, okay, you need to modify the agent response. Okay, so in that case you need to give some feedback. Okay, see, okay, pay attention, see how I can able to give the feedback to the agent, right? Here I am again executing the cell. Here I am again executing the cell. Okay, similarly, okay, agent started, tool call execution started. Here again it will ask the user feedback, right? If you see, this is my agent response, right? This is my agent response, right? This is my agent final response, right? Here if you see, they are asking the human feedback. Here in the top of the Visual Studio Code, they are asking the feedback. Here now I am adding expand the section on AI agent, right? Here I am adding this, okay, and then I am hit enter. Okay, if here I am not satisfied with the agent response, right? Here, so that I am adding the feedback to the agent, right? If I hit enter, okay, here if you see, processing your feedback, right? Processing your feedback. Okay, again it will be able to invoke the tool call, right? Again finally it will give the response. Here, that's it, guys. Okay, that's it. Okay, if you see current trends in AI, right? AI agents, okay, this is the thing. Okay, okay, if you see, it will be able to add this particular concept in my report, right? Okay, if you see, it can able to add this concept in my agent report, right? Then key findings and trends, industry adoption and future outlook, right? Conclusion, preferences, right? Hereafter I don't require, here it will satisfy my requirement, so I just press escape. Okay, that's how you finish the human in the loop, right? Execution, right? Okay, if you see, okay, this is my question, guys. Okay, this is my question I am asked, right? If you see, expand the section of AI agent with the real world enterprise example. This is the question I asked, right? If you see, okay, in the report it will be able to integrate this one, right? If you see, real world enterprise example, before that it will, there is no this concept, right? Current trends in AI only, right? There will be no enterprise, right? If you see here, right, real world enterprise examples in AI agent. Okay, in this way, okay, in this way only you need to provide the feedback to the agent, right? Okay, so final summary, guys. Okay, this is very important, guys. Human in the loop is very important, right? So okay, if you are not satisfied with the agent response, okay, pay attention. Okay, just hear my words. Okay, completely take it to your brain, right? Okay, close your eyes. Okay, whatever I am saying to you, right, just keep in your mind, right? Close your eyes and clearly hear in your ears, right? Okay, whatever response, okay, whatever response generated by the agent, okay, we need to validate that, right? So I am integrating human in the loop. Okay, after agent, okay, once the agent generates the response, right? Okay, we need to validate. Okay, so they are asking the feedback. Okay, if you are satisfied with your requirement, okay, if you are satisfied with the agent response, right, with your requirement, okay, if you are satisfied with the agent response with your requirement, right, then you need to press escape. Okay, don't forget. Okay, press escape. Okay, if you don't satisfied with the agent response, okay, it will not fulfill your requirement. Okay, in that case you need to provide the feedback and just press hit enter, right? Okay, again it will process the user query, then again it will call the tool call, then it will summarize the answer, it will give. Okay, then again it will ask, okay, once if you satisfied the agent response, okay, it will fulfill your requirement, then press escape. Okay, until your requirement get fulfilled, right? you can give user feedback continuously, right? Once you get fulfilled with the agent response, then you should give, then you should press enter, or you can press escape to finish the agent execution, right? So with that everyone, I hope you understand the concept in much better way, right? Again, if we go through the output, right? Just couple of minutes guys. Okay, I wrap up the session, right? If you see, okay, agent gets started, okay, tool execution started, tool able to scroll the data and fetch the result, okay, agent final answer, okay. Here there will be missing some enterprise example, right? Okay, if you see, there will be, okay, next, just in case, okay, if you see, introduction, current trends in AI, okay, key findings and trends, okay, industry adoption on future output, conclusion, references, okay, there will be some, there is missing some enterprise examples, right? Okay, here I am adding some example, right? Here I am adding some feedback, okay, based on the feedback it will be able to generate, okay. If you see, real world enterprise examples of AI agent include, right, customer service chatbots, okay, virtual assistant, right, voice, okay, such as Alexa, use AI agents to perform task information control, smart home devices, okay, supply chain management, companies such as Walmart, UPS use AI agents to optimize support, right? Healthcare, okay, AI agents are being used in healthcare to diagnose diseases, develop personality, okay. IBM Watson Assistant is an AI agent that uses natural language processing to enter customers and provide personal support. Similarly, Salesforce, right? Key findings, okay. Based on the feedback, it can able to integrate this concept, right? It can add this concept, right? Modify the entire report and it can able to add this concept, right? Okay, again it will ask the feedback, right? I am pressed here, it will fulfill my requirement, right? Then I press escape button, then it will finish the execution, right? Here if you see, okay, how the output is, right? So with that everyone, okay, I hope you understand the concept in much better way, right? If you are not satisfied with the agent response, right, in that case you provide the feedback, right? Then hit HITL, okay, it will be able to process the feedback, then it will be able to add the concept, okay, feedback, okay, into the report, okay, and then it will give the report. Once if you are satisfied with the agent response, then just press the escape button, guys, okay. I hope you understand the concept, okay. If you are watching my teaching, right, okay, if you are like my teaching, right, just press the like button, guys, okay. If you are giving some any comment, okay, about my teaching, right, just put it on my comment, right. Thanks for watching my video, guys, right.